Hey gorgeous ones, hey gorgeous ones. Okay, so I wanted to do a tag. Now no one really tagged me in it, but I said fuck it, I'm doing a tag anyway, just because. So I saw this on my girl Just Ann. First she was just my Jersey girlfriend. She didn't know she was like my BFF, but now we have found out that we have the same birthday, so now she's my birthday twin. So I saw this on Just Ann's So I saw this on Just Ann's channel and I wanted to do it. It's called the something palette tag. You know, it's in the description box. Y'all know I'm old and can't remember shit. But anyway, I saw her do it and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if nobody fucking tags me. I'm gonna tag my damn self. I'm gonna start tagging myself on everything. But anyway, the link to her channel and her video will be in the description box. Go check her out. Hell, some of y'all came from her to me, so you know how we doing this. But anyway, if you like to see my answers to the palette tag thingy, be right back. Okay, so here we go. So here I'm gonna put the questions in the description box so you can see them, because if you want to tag yourself and do it, if you have a channel, please do let me know, because I want to go watch it. And let me just say this, I'm not really tagging anybody because I don't really know that many YouTubers. I'm starting to know people, but like the YouTubers that you kind of know, they don't know my ass. I'm just somebody who watches them and puts a comment here and there, and they'd be like, bitch, who are you? So I'm looking for some people to tag on stuff, you know, because no one's listening to me. So because I'm that tiny YouTuber. You know how it is when you're a tiny YouTuber. You know who I'm gonna tag in it? Her name is Kelly H Town. I'm gonna tag her in it because she has a very small channel and I really like watching her stuff. So I'm gonna tag her, and I'm gonna tag my girl Miss Dina 610. I know a Dina outside of YouTube, so she one of my girls too. So there we go. I got two people to tag. I feel so grown up. I feel so grown up. Yes. Okay, so those are the two people I'm tagging. I will let them know, Kelly H Town and my girl Miss Dina 610. All right. So you should go check out their channels. Kelly H Town puts out a lot of stuff. She kind of reminds me of me. She's kind of like a younger version of me, because she's like, I like her stuff. Her anti-hauls are hilarious. And Miss Dina 610, she is funny, and she's just getting back on YouTube, and she's really starting to do her makeup tutorials and everything. So you should go check her out because she's my girl. All right, so let's get into the tag. The first question is, what was the first palette you ever bought? So I know, you know, watch this. Y'all gonna be like, remember how old I am. Remember, I'm about to turn 51. So the very first palette I bought was, I had to have been like 20 years old, and it was a Borghese palette. And it was these beautiful jewel tone colors. They were blues and pinks, and they had all these, like, you know, they were not necessarily duochromes, but they definitely had a shimmer to them. You know, it was and I didn't know what the hell to do with it. So I'm going to show you this one, because my buxom one that I created reminds me of it. It's similar to this. It was like this. It was like a 6-pan, but it was, you know, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. And and I didn't know what the hell to do with it. It scared me to death. Every time I tried to put it on, I didn't know what I was doing, because we didn't have YouTube back then. So you were kind of winging it, and, you know, getting like makeup brushes and stuff just wasn't what you did. You got the little sponges. I had those little things trying to put it on with, listen, it was a hot mess. So I wound up giving it to my best friend, because she was really seriously into makeup and she was so good with it. So I gave it to her. Now, what I've always said is that I didn't do a lot of, for a long time, I only bought like MAC singles. For a long time, I would just give me some MAC singles. Should have just went and bought a damn palette, but you know, I thought I was doing it right. So anyway, once I started getting back into palettes in the last year or two, some of them were given to me as gifts, but now this was the very first palette I bought recently that I can say, okay, this is when I was really starting to say, okay, I'm about to buy me, I want palettes, I want palettes, I want eyeshadows. And it was the Tarte Pro palette. And this is the way it looks for people who haven't had it. This I love this palette. And the reason why I love this palette, and I think it's a really good palette to start with, is because each row is a look. So you don't have to think too hard. If you're just starting out and you want to, you know, get your looks together, and you're not real comfortable with, you know, creating looks, this is wonderful because you got your brow bone here, you got a transition color, you got a crease color, you got an outer corner color, and then you got a shimmer for the lid. So they made it really easy for you to create looks. So that's why I really, really do think this is a great palette. And I know it's got mixed reviews, but for me it blends well. I have no problems with it. Okay, my most recently purchased palette, that is 3 of them because I bought them together. This is my Makeup Ateliers, and you know, because I'm looking for these monochromatic things. So I've got the purple, I've got a green one, and I've got a blue one because I've been on this color thing and I've been looking for just colors. And so when I saw those, I got them, and I do like them. I'm gonna do a kind of a mini review on them. Yeah, the palette that makes me happy to look at. I had to think about that because I have a lot of them, and to be quite honest, I didn't want to just say Juvia's Place because I love Juvia's Place and y'all know this. So I came up with this one because this is another one that makes me happy. This is my Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics. This makes me happy because look at all those pretty bright colors. And you know what, I'm always saying I don't have enough, but look at these pretty bright colors. And I've actually done some things with them, and I like just look at them and go, look at these gorgeous colors. So this is one that just, it makes me want to go to Brazil and get, never mind. Palette I regret missing out on. That took me a minute to think of this because I was like, I don't really regret things like palettes, but I do regret one. It's the Sigma Creme de Couture palette right here. You know why why I'm upset with myself, because look at those beautiful pastels. And I'm like all about the pastels now, and I kept going waffling on it and kept waffling on it, and when I finally decided yes, I wanted to order, it was gone. So Sigma, if you're listening to me, if you hear my little voice, could y'all bring it back just one more time? I promise y'all the first day it comes out, I am buying it. I promise. I promise. Oops, I switched those around. I should have done palette makes me happy to look at after palette that I regret missing out on. Oh well, you can just do whatever order you want to because that's life. Now, number 5 is the palette that I changed my mind about. And this is it. I decided to go with this one, which is the Carli Bybel palette. Now this is the original one. And if you see it, doesn't it look pristine? It's because I still haven't used it. I pull it out, I look at it, I be like, hey. And the reason why I say I changed my mind about it is because I bought the Carli Bybel Deluxe. And then once I got it here, I said, you haven't even used this one. So there's no reason for you to use that one. So I didn't. And I gave it away. I gave it away in a giveaway. But yeah, so I mean, this is just like sitting here. I'm probably going to declutter it because I was determined that I was going to use it. But every time I try to use it, I look at it and be like, no, I really don't. Whatever. It can go away. All right. What is a palette that has surprised me? So I pulled out 2 things that have surprised me. 3 things that have surprised me. 3 things that have surprised me. Okay, so first off, I'm going to say the Soph X Makeup Revolution collab, because I was already off of Makeup Revolution. I said I was never buying another one. Then I kept hearing that this was good, and I looked at the colors and I said, well, they are kind of pretty. It's not that expensive, Louise. LuuLuu, you can just get it. And I got it, and I do like it. I like it a lot. The mattes are nice because that's always been the problem with Makeup Revolution for me, is the mattes especially. The shimmers can be off, but especially the mattes. The mattes are usually very dry and dusty. The ones that I had, they didn't blend. I couldn't do anything with their palettes. But this one, I like. So that was a big surprise for me. The next one I have that I'm going to say a big surprise is these Dose of Colors, the Blushing Berries, the Sassy Siennas, and the Marvelous Mauves. I wanted them because, like I said, I've been into this tonal thing where I really like having just a really good tonal thing of one color spectrum. I do like these smaller palettes like this. And so when I saw them, I was like, ooh, these colors are pretty. And they're all mattes, which I really wanted to. But I was worried because, to be quite honest, I had just gotten the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, and I was not impressed. I don't like them. I know everybody else loves them, but I'm not a fan. But I got these, and these are wonderful. Oh my God, these are so nice. I love them. They are so pretty. They are super highly pigmented. You need to be really light-handed with them, but they blend so well, and they always look so pretty on the eye. Oh my God, I love them. Now the next one was, the last one is this ColourPop, and this is the Yes Please palette. And I only ordered it because I've been hearing about it, and people are like, oh my God, yes please, oh my God, yes please. And then I got it, and I was like, oh my God, this is it's prettier in person than it translates on camera. The shadows are so blendable. They're so beautiful on. They're so nice, especially for the price. I would suggest, if you have not gotten this, and you like warm tone palettes, you need to get this one. You need to get this one. What palette inspires me most? You know, it couldn't be a palette conversation without at least one Juvia's Place palette. So I chose one. I could have chose like two, but I went with this one, which is the Festival palette. And the reason why I like this one is because when I got it home, and when I say it inspired me most, when I got it and I saw it, I was able immediately to think of 2, 3, 4 looks that I could do with this palette, which is good for Juvia's Place because they have a tendency to be, you know, you have to really think sometimes with Juvia's Place because the colors will be so over here, over there. So this one really spoke to me. I've done a 3 looks 1 palette on this. You know, I guess I'll put it in the cards or something. But this, I love this palette. I love it. I mean, I can make a day look, a really sexy look, a really festival look. It's so gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. What palette is on my wish list? Well, it's my birthday coming up, and I didn't just put my whole wish list up just yesterday. What palettes are on my wish list? Well, you know, I talked about them in my birthday wish list because, you know, birthdays is all about palettes. So but the 2 I really want on that are the Strobe Cosmetic Creepy Cute, and I want the Meesha LuuLuu Witchcraft ones, these 2 right here. Those are the 2 that I am just dying for. The rest I know I'm gonna, you know, I want 2, but those 2 are like the top 2 on that list. What is my no-fail palette? My Winky Lux Kitten palette. This I got in BoxyCharm, and I absolutely adore this palette. This palette is like my go-to everyday palette. If I just need to run out the door and I want to have my eyeshadow on, I grab this. I can make this happen in like 1, 2, 3, 4. And they look so beautiful on the eyes. I especially love this one here, this pretty little dual chrome right here. Oh my goodness. I'll, you know, pat that on my eyelids after I do a quickie with... Usually I do a quickie with this is my transition, and then I do this in my crease and maybe a little dark in my corner right quick with that, and then throw that on. Boom, I am out the door and I look good. Okay, so that's it for my palette tag. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have a channel and you do this tag, you've never done it, please let me know. Tag me in it. Let me know about it so I can come visit you and watch it, because I would love to see it. And if you would like to comment, give me some of yours. Tell me any of these that you want to answer some of these questions for me in the comments so we can discuss palettes, because I love to discuss makeup. All right. Oh, did I forget? If you're new and you've made it this far, the only polite thing to do as you leave is to hit the subscribe button, because, you know, you're here hanging out with me. It's, you know, it's the only polite thing you do when you're hanging out somebody's YouTube home, my little YouTube home channel, is go and hit the subscribe button, hang out. I promise you, this is a beauty channel that might be a little different than you expected. We talk about all kinds of things, and I go live all the time, and we chit chat and have some good gossip time. All right, you have a great day. It's LuuLuu, and may life treat you kind. Bye-bye.